Okay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, all of you. Good morning. Morning. Okay. So,
Good morning, ma'am.
good morning. Okay. Today I wanted to show you a documentary, but it's not possible on mobile, so I'll show you tomorrow on the laptop. Uh, it was related to the life of APJ Abdul Kalam. So, you are aware of the syllabus of the writing section? Hello? What are the
Yes,
topics?
ma'am.
So, what are the topics in your writing section?
I'm article, story writing,
Uh, yes, you have descriptive writing
essays,
and story writing.
and descriptive writing and story-based writing. Yeah.
Yes. And when you are writing a story, you have to give the title and the moral for the story. Title and moral is the essential part of the format. Title and moral is essential part of the format. You have to give the title and the moral also, what you learn from the story. Also, when you write a story, try to make it interesting with some twists and some turns, some surprise thing. Your story should not be dull and boring. There should be some suspense, some thrill, some. So try to make your story interesting. Like one day you went for a movie with your friend without the knowledge of your parents, and then when you were sitting, you saw your uncle sitting beside you, like that. Anything interesting? Okay. So we will do this grammar exercise. The moment dash letter fell, dash the mailbox. The
May I
options
answer?
are, huh? Options are a, his, the, that. The moment, who will answer? Hello.
I'm Srija.
Okay,
Ma'am,
Srija.
may I wish Chaka?
Okay, Vishakha, you answer.
Ma'am, the
The,
moment the letter fell.
yes, here we are talking about one particular letter. The moment the letter fell, dash the mailbox. Okay, Srija, you answer the second. Dash the mailbox.
Okay, ma'am.
Uh,
Ma'am, the moment the letter fell in into the mailbox.
yes. The moment the letter fell into the mailbox. Here you are using into because there is motion. Whenever there is movement, you use the word into. Okay? Uh, the moment the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster dashed to open it. The postmaster goes, going, went, had gone. Which is the correct answer?
May I?
Okay.
Went.
Yes, the passage is in past tense. So you should use the yes, passage is in past tense, so you should use the verb in the past tense. When to open it? It said, God dashed the money that I asked for. God dashed the money that I asked for, only 70 pesos reached me. Options are with, by, of, to. God,
May I?
yes, Ashish.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, answer Ashish, God. Hello. Hello, there was some network problem. Some network problem is there. It happened. Okay. I don't know which fill in the blanks it was. Yes, this one. Okay. God dashed the money that I asked for. Okay, Tanvi has raised the hand, I think. Hello? Hello? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, screen is not visible. Ma'am, Ashish had already visible.
Screen is not visible. Ashish, is the screen visible? Ashish Raj? Hello? जियो चल रहा है सर, जियो चल रहा है तो स्कूल का जियो ना। मेरा जियो क्यों नहीं चल रहा? चल रहा। हेलो। Okay. Okay, this one. Okay. So, who will answer this? Screen is visible? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, dash the money that asked for, only 20 pesos reached me. Janvi, answer this. Janvi?
May I?
Okay, Ashish.
Off.
Of the money that I asked for, only 70 pesos reached me. Send me the rest. Dash, I need it very much. Send me the rest, because, since, when, as. Send me the rest. Dash, I need it very much. Because, since.
Ma'am, may I answer, Vishaka?
Okay, Vishakha. Send me
Ma'am,
the money.
because I need.
Yes. Send me the money as I need it very much. But don't send it to me through the mails. Dash, the post office employees are a bunch of crooks.
Ma'am, may I?
Okay, answer.
Ma'am, may I?
Ma'am, as the post office employees.
मैम यहाँ पे सिंस हो सकता है.
सिंस जो है वो सेंटेंस के शुरुआत में होता है ज़्यादातर.
Ma'am, as.
Since is used in the beginning of the sentence. Here it is the mid. So because. Okay. Okay. Let me see some editing and omission exercise. Okay, when my maternal uncle was alive, his only son Dash made plans to settle in Germany. Which quietly. So, when my maternal uncle was alive, his only son Dash made plans to settle in Germany. What is the correct answer?
May I? Ma'am, quietly.
Quietly, yes, quietly. My maternal uncle was alive. His only son quietly made plans to settle in Germany with his wife. Without dash anyone, he bought
Ma'am,
tickets.
may I?
Ma'am, may I?
ओके, मे आई कौन बोल रहा है? अच्छा, तन्वी.
Tanvi.
तन्वी, ओके तन्वी. विदाउट डैश एनीवन.
Ma'am, informing.
Yes,
Ma'am, informing anyone.
Yes, without informing anyone, he bought tickets and sold all dash things at home. All moving, move, movable, moved.
Movable. Ma'am.
Harshvardhan is present. Harshvardhan. Harshvardhan.
No, ma'am.
Answer this. The last one. And sold all dash things at home. 4 options are given: moving, movable, move, moved. Harshvardhan.
Yes.
Anurag Roy. Anurag is present.
Then maybe Vishakha.
Huh? Anurag? No. Okay, Suchitra Kumari. Suchitra? Suchitra, I saw your name in the participants.
Ma'am, Shrishti.
Okay, Srishti answer. All dash things at home. Ah, movable.
Movable.
Yes, movable is the correct answer. Okay. Movable is the correct answer.
मैम जो सेंटेंस को हम ठीक से नहीं लिख रहे हैं
क्या? क्या?
मैम जो सेंटेंस है वो मैम पूरा नहीं लिख रहे हैं यस मैम आप लिख रहे हैं
So these are exercises from narration. Okay. So you can do this. So this is a dialogue between Sonu and Rohan. Sonu and Rohan, two friends. As I told you in your examination, you will not get direct, indirect in separate sentences. You will get these kind of questions. You will get a dialogue, and you have to change the whole dialogue in indirect speech. But it is the same, no need to get worried. You have to apply the same rules. If you get this kind of dialogue, that means this is a question based on narration. You will not get the question as change to indirect speech. You will not get a question like this. What will be the question? Read the given passage and complete the paragraph. This will be the question. Read the given dialogue and complete the passage. If you get these kind of questions, then what you have to do? You have to apply the rules of direct and indirect speech. As you know, CBSE checks applied grammar. In CBSE, you don't get questions from any particular topic. Like you don't get fill in the blanks with tense. You don't get fill in the blanks with preposition. What kind of questions you get? You get the editing passage, omission. Whatever you have learnt in grammar, you have to apply your knowledge. It is applied grammar. Whatever you have learnt in grammar, you have to apply your knowledge. Maybe there is one mistake of tense. So you have studied tense. Now you know that according to the tense rule, this word is wrong. So you have to edit it. Whatever knowledge you have learned from the various topics, you have to apply that knowledge in correcting the mistakes of the paragraph. So here also, whatever rules you have learned in direct and indirect speech, you have to apply it and change the whole dialogue. Suppose you heard this dialogue, तुमने ये डायलॉग सुना, सोनू और रोहन ने क्या कहा, अब तुमको बताना है किसी और को. You have to tell to someone else what Sonu and Rohan were talking. How you will tell that? You will tell it in indirect speech. So now it is clear. Whenever you get a question like this, read the dialogue and complete the paragraph. Don't get confused what you have to do. You have to apply the rules of narration. Okay? Okay. So Sonu, what makes you weep? Sonu asked Rohan. Who will answer this?
May I?
May I, ma'am?
Okay, Ashish. Sonu asked Rohan. Yes. Yes, answer Ashish.
What made
What
What
made
made
him weep? So when I was teaching narration, I had told you what are the things you have to change. You have to change the tense to the corresponding past tense. So here make is the present tense, it will become past. Make is the present tense and it will become past. And then you have to change the pronouns. You will change to him. What made him weep? No need to change weep to wept, because when you have changed make to made, it has already become past. So one thing also, this also you should remember. Whenever you are using a model in the indirect speech, then the word following will be present only. Okay. So what Rohan replies, someone has stolen my wallet. Okay. Srija, you answer
Ma'am,
this.
can I
He
start?
replied that someone. Srija? Srija?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can I? Yes, ma'am, I will answer.
That someone has stolen my wallet.
He replied that someone had stolen his wallet.
Yes, someone had stolen his wallet. So you have to change has to had. So many times I have told you, you have to change has to had, and my will change to his. Someone had stolen his wallet. So you have to change the you have to change the tense and you have to change the pronouns. Of course, this is a dialogue, so don't bother about the inverted commas open and close. In sentences, you have that. In dialogue, it is understood, so you don't have the inverted commas open and close. Then Sonu, where did you keep it? सो दिस इज़ ऑलरेडी डन. वेयर डिड यू कीप इट? तो ये जो इस तरह का जो पैराग्राफ आएगा, तो मे बी सम ऑफ द थिंग्स आर ऑलरेडी डन फॉर यू. वट एवर इज लेफ्ट यू हैव टू डू. लाइक दिस वन, वेयर डिड यू कीप इट? So what is the tense of this sentence? Question. Where did you keep it? In which tense is the question? Tell me.
Past tense.
Yes, the question is already in the past tense. And do you remember the rule? If a sentence or a question is in the past tense, you change it to what?
Past perfect.
Ma'am, past perfect tense.
Yes, you change it to past perfect tense. So did is the past tense and it will be changed to had. Where had he kept it? So with had, which form of the verb you will use? With had, with HAD had, which form? V3. So many times I have repeated this, that with has, have and had. Has, have, had. All these words you always use the V3. And in all the passive sentences you always use the V3. These are the basic rules of English that you have to remember. Has, have, had, always the third form of the verb. Then with to, which form of the verb you use? I like to dash. Which form of? Yes. V1. So, yes, with to you always use the V1 form of the verb. Then with the modals, which form of the verb you use?
V1.
Yes, this also you have to remember. Agar you must have observed. You must have observed that whenever there is a modal, one verb follows that, and that verb is always in the present tense. We should go for a walk. Do you say we should went for a walk?
No, ma'am.
No, you don't say. We should go for a walk. हाँ, तो शुड मॉडल है, उसके साथ V1 लगेगा. I can climb the tree. Do you say I can climb the tree? No. With all the models, you always use the present form of the verb. I can climb the tree. I can sing. You don't say I can sang. Uh, you say he may come. It may rain. You don't say he may came. You don't say that. So with all the models, you always use the present form of the verb. Okay. Where did you keep it? It is already done. The question is in the past tense, and past tense changes to the past perfect. So where had he kept it? Then Rohan replies, answer that in the uh, back pocket of my trousers. So here you have to add some words of your own. Like when you wrote the definition of direct and indirect, what you wrote in the definition? That indirect is to convey what someone has said in your own words, to convey the meaning. इनडायरेक्ट का मतलब ही क्या होता है कि किसी के द्वारा बोले हुए शब्दों को हम अपने शब्द में बोलते हैं, उसका मीनिंग कन्वे करते हैं, एग्जैक्टली वो वर्ड्स नहीं बोलते हैं. तो यहाँ ये अंडरस्टूड है कि वो ही सेड दैट ही हैड इट इन द बैक पॉकेट. सो यू कैन ऐड सम वर्ड्स ऑफ योर ओन. दैट what will you use in this?
May I?
Okay, Ashish. Okay, Vishakha wants to answer. Vishakha hasn't answered today.
May I answer, ma'am?
Okay, Srija.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Rohan answered that it was in the back pocket of his trousers.
It. Where did you store? So wallet is singular. It was. You can write it.
Yes.
It was in the back pocket of his trousers, or you can also write that he had kept it in the back pocket of his trousers. You have to, like, he must have said I kept it in the back pocket. He means to say that. So it was in the back pocket of his trousers. That is also correct. The next dialogue, the next dialogue is between a servant and. So the next dialogue is between the servant and the master. Please give me leave for a week. Servant is requesting the master, please give me a leave for a week. Master, why do you need such a long leave? Servant says, I have to visit my village. Master, okay, but don't outstay your leave. Don't outstay your leave. Outstay here means what?
मैम टू मतलब अपने लीव मैम जितने लिए उतने लीव्स में रहना मतलब 2-3 दिन ज़्यादा लेके नहीं जाना.
Yes, very good. Outstay means not to stay more than the period of leave. Okay, so who will do this? Someone who hasn't answered today. I want everybody to be active. Only a few students are active. Tanvi, Janvi, Srija, Akansha used to answer, and Vijay Lakshmi. Among the boys, I remember Ashish Raj, Harshvardhan used to answer, Anurag. So just a few handful of names. What about others? Your parents have to pay the fee anyway, so why don't you take advantage of these classes? Okay, please give me leave for a week. Who will answer this? The servant requested the master. Srishti, you want to answer?
Yeah.
सृष्टि, हेलो सृष्टि,
यस मैम.
इसको आंसर करो. ये एक रिक्वेस्ट है. रिक्वेस्ट में हम क्या लगाते हैं? हैव यू रिटन द रूल्स ऑफ द डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट? सृष्टि, हैव यू रिटन द रूल्स इन योर कॉपी?
यस मैम.
You have written the rules. So what do we use in the request? Do we change the request to the past tense? Do we change the request to the past tense? Srishti? Okay, Pooja was also there. Pooja, you want to answer? Pooja? Okay, who wants to answer?
Ma'am, may I join?
May I?
Okay, Janvi. Okay, Janvi
May I?
answer. Janvi?
Yes, ma'am. The servant requested his master to give him leave for a week.
Yes, to give him leave for a week. If you remember the rules, in request, in command, and in suggestion. Request, command, suggestion. You use the present form of the verb 2 plus V1. Request, command, suggestion 2 plus V1. So the servant requested his master to give him. So what will be changed? To give, and me will be changed to him. Leave. Mute yourselves. Whose mic is unmute? Mute all. Prachi Raj. Okay, who will answer the next one? For a week, master asked him, why do you need such a long? Okay, Ashish.
And the master asked him why he needed such a long.
Yes, why he needed such a long leave. You have to remove the do. Whenever you have questions with do, you remove the do and use the past tense of the main verb. Why he needed such a long leave. Why he needed such a long leave. Then servant says, I have to visit my village. At this, the servant said that he had to visit his village. So, as I told you, if you get these kind of questions, in between some of the things will be done for you. The master acceded to his request. So, what is the meaning of acceded?
मैम एक्सीडेड यानी कि मैम अप्रूव
Agreed, approved, okay दिया हुआ है. So now you have learnt one more thing here. What have you learnt? If okay is the answer, you can use this word acceded. You can use agreed, approved also, but you can use acceded also. Acceded to his request. So the master acceded to his request and asked him, don't outstay your leave, but don't, what will you fill in the C blank? Don't outstay your leave. Tanvi? Tanvi is present? Hello?
यस मैम
How will you change this? Don't outstay your leave. Asked him. Okay, who will answer? Ashish, you want to try?
May I?
Ashish?
Asked him not to outstay his leave.
Yes, asked him not to. Don't will be changed to not to. So whenever there is don't, you make it not to. I had given you example earlier also. Mother said to the child, don't go near the fire. So how had we changed that sentence? Mother warned her child not to go near the fire. I remember I gave it as an example. How you can use different verbs. So in direct and indirect, you can use different verbs according to the meaning that the sentence conveys. Suppose the sentence is, she said, I should have studied hard. So you can use the word regretted. The sentence expresses regret. The headmaster said, terminal exams will be held next week. The headmaster announced that the terminal exams would be held next week. You can use different verbs according to the meaning that the sentence conveys. So, like if the sentence is mother said to her child, don't play with fire. Mother forbade her child, also you can use. Of FORBADE. You can use mother warned her child not to go near the fire. You can use the different verbs according to what the sentence conveys. In exclamatory, exclaimed with the emotion that the sentence conveys, exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with sorrow, exclaimed with anger. Okay. Okay, this we have done. Not to outstay. So, yeah, not to outstay, you have to. Okay, then the next is also a request and question. This is a dialogue between a beggar and a lady. So, a beggar, please give me some money. So, suppose you heard this dialogue between the beggar and the lady, and you have to tell what you heard to your mother. So, how will you say that? You will say it in indirect speech. So, CBSE just wants the practical use of grammar. Practical use. You hear the dialogue and how you will tell to another person in your own words. That is the use of direct and indirect speech. How to convey what you heard to someone else. Okay, so beggar, please give me some money. A beggar requested a
Ma'am, did I
lady.
answer Vishakha?
Yes, Vishakha.
A beggar requested a lady to give him some money.
Yes, to give him some money. So you will remove the please. Just as in the exclamatory sentences I told you. When you are using exclaimed with, then you remove words like what, or how. Like if there is a sentence, she said, what a lovely dress the girl is wearing. So you will not, in indirect,